from the Network Studios. Welcome back to another stream. Just a sec, guys. Yeah, welcome back to another stream. Two secs. Alrighty guys, welcome to The Sims 4. Today we're just going to be doing a little something on build mode, building a shop or something. I just watched someone do this on YouTube. They built like a little row of shops. They built like a pet store and a what you call it, and like an antique shop and stuff like that. And it just seemed to work really well with how she did it. Now, I don't know if this was PC with mods, but she built a shop and she put like tills and stuff in a shop. So I don't know if you've got to have like, you know, like, I don't know if like, you know, we have to like go ahead and do something a little different maybe. I'm possibly not sure, but let's just build on it. Like, that's all I want to do. I'm not fussed about moving anybody in it. I just want to purely mess about with the build mode. So anyway guys, have you had snow today? Because we have had a ton of snow, and a lot more snow than you would actually think. Like when you think of this, like Jesus holy moly, like I've never seen so much snow like in ages. And this is no joke, because where I live, like you're lucky to get like a foot of snow or like a couple of meters of snow. But we've actually like honestly had quite a bit of snow today, like a lot more, let's say, than than you guys would obviously think. So we actually, to be honest, like I haven't done that bad. Where are we? So, you know, can I not like... What's that saying? Nothing has changed. Oh, I'm guessing it's just the same colour then or something, is it? I'm trying to think of something that would work well for the outside of a shop, if that makes sense. That's sort of what I'm roughly... Can I do this in white? Yeah, that's not too bad. Right, let's have a look window wise then. So this is a shop, guys, so you guys know that we're obviously gonna need... Can I not? Requires a higher... Requires, what's that say? Requires, something... Requires a something level. Short windows. This might just be... Is that seriously going to tell me where to put it? How about this? What part do you cry in Park Drive? It's the... Why is it... Oh, I see. Ah, that's why, because I had it on that. So I want these other windows again. Holy Jesus, it's like snowing again, but it's turning a little bit more to rain now, where I am. So what I'm gonna do is just go right the way along with this. And then I'm just gonna break out. And then I'm just gonna like break out a window, say like here. And then we can put a door in or something. It's the first scene after the advert break, I believe. It's got what you call it? It's got Sean and Derek in it. Can I do it in? I can do it like that. Or what about like that? Oh, it just won't fit because of the windows. That's what about this? I'm trying to think of like a shop look style door. I quite like that potentially. It's just this looks. Oh, actually. Oh wait. Let me move that along to there and that along to there, and put that there. So now we've got 3. Now we've got 3 at each end. Bruv, what part? It's the part after the advert break with Sean and Derek. Look, bro, it's about, God knows, nearly, possibly like 20 minutes in. Or something like that. I did tell you yesterday, but you left the stream. It's like 20 minutes in or something like that. I don't remember exactly. Right? All I know is that it's somewhere. So I can't use any of these apparently, because it requires me to have a higher level. And no, I don't want to do that. I guess what we need to do is make the entire, which to be fair we'll just do a little. That's it. It's because I was trying to place outside of the. Well, yeah, I do want this. Yeah, I didn't even mean to do that. And I just like, yeah, we can just say goodbye to that, can't we? Right, there we go, guys. Yeah, it doesn't really look like a shop just yet, because it you know, there's obviously a fair bit more like detail to do. But don't worry, like, this is where the shop's gonna become to look more like a shop now. Oh my holy, the snow now. It's been on and off all morning, I swear, like, not that I'm particularly bothered, but it has actually been on and off like all morning. Right, picture frames. Have we got anything in here? No, I don't. You see, I didn't think we possibly. I didn't think we really would. I want to know, like, how the woman, like. Yep, they're all trees and pools. nothing found. I was wondering if there was anything like in the form of signs that we could potentially use, but it doesn't really necessarily look like it. I mean, this is possibly, I mean, to be fair, that doesn't look too bad. Like, I know it's a picture frame, but when you think about it, like when you look at that potentially really, and then what we could potentially do, this is just a little or actually we'll do it at the other side. Watch this. Right, so now we find like that lot. Now do you see what I mean? I think that looks pretty good. Can we do anything outdoor lighting wise? Right, let's have a look. Lighting. Outdoor lighting. Alright guys, I am going to go ahead and be leaving. I am going to be leaving the stream there in a minute. So, you know, I was telling you guys about going to this guy's music studio type thing. Well, it's more just a setup in his house, but he like plays in a band and stuff like that. Well, we've had a lot of snow today, like I've told you guys, and pretty much he got rain. He got like, you know, like his work got cancelled because of the weather. So pretty much he, you know, isn't working. So he had a free afternoon, if you like, to fit me in. So he's fitting me in, guys. And there we are, look. Look at that. There is just a little... If I could just make that... Look at that beast. Yeah, that's just tile colours. So yeah, I will be leaving this one here in a moment. Just have a little bay window. So yeah, there will be a part drive tonight, guys. So don't worry that way. And anyway, I'm gonna get going because, you know, we're gonna get a good few tracks recorded. And I've been buzzing about this. I'm just waiting for him to have a bath and get ready and stuff like that. I've got some stuff to do before I go. I've got to like put stuff on the chairs and that, just so the dog doesn't climb on. Make sure that he's obviously got some water. Obviously I'm home alone. You guys don't know, my granddad's had a hospital appointment. He had a pacemaker fitted a couple of years ago because apparently when he was laid in bed, his heart wasn't beating as fast, and if they didn't get to it, it could have got worse. So he just has to go every now and again to have it like checked over and make sure that everything's all like sound as a pound and stuff like that. So I'm like home alone. I was gonna go with him, and then I kind of decided not to because we had a little bit of an argument, did me and Grandad, this morning. It was to do with Alexa, because pretty much it's been snowing, and you know the Amazon Alexa. Well, I brought it downstairs to like get it to play the radio so we could like listen out for the weather and stuff like that. And he wanted it turning off after a while because, you know, the news and that on the radio station had finished. So to turn Alexa off, obviously I was going to go, you know, Alexa, stop. And he didn't give me chance because he was talking, and he didn't understand. I was trying to get him to understand that that I have to speak to it to turn it off, and then he literally just turned the Alexa off by the plug. Now, as far as I'm aware, like, I thought that could harm your Alexa. Like, I thought, like, if it's playing something, I thought you had to, like, you know, say like Alexa stop before, like, or Alexa go to sleep or something like that before you just switch it off at the plug. So I thought it would, you know, I thought it would have broke, like, can harm your Alexa, you know, like if you just turn a PS4 off at the power without actually turning off, you know, clicking turn off PS4. I thought it would have done something bad like that. So I decided, so I didn't think that was good, and I was like, he wouldn't understand that I had to say Alexa stop before you know, to turn it off properly. He doesn't understand electric. He thinks if something just wants to be off, turn it off at the plug and that's it, and he doesn't care if it breaks something or not. But sometimes turning something off at the plug can sort of like break stuff. It's sometimes not always good. If something's been like on for a while and it's hot and it's warm and you just instantly shut the power off, that can sometimes do quite a bit of harm to it, and he doesn't understand, bless him. So we had a little bit of a dispute over it, and I wasn't going to go with him today. Like, my nan's going anyway, but I was just going to come because they were going to go to a cafe and that after. So I was just going to stay here and stream and that, and you know, like, just watch the weather and stuff like that, because, you know, I thought it'd be quite bad, and you know, that type of stuff. So I thought, yeah, you know, so yeah, let's you know, that's what went down. So we had a little bit of a you know, had a little bit of a dispute over that. And you know, things got going that way, like, but sometimes he does, like, he just, you know, doesn't think about things, and it just caused a little bit of a dispute. So, you know, that sort of thing. So it's kind of like pretty, you know, he can annoy me at times, but everyone loves their granddad deep down, and I, you know, I couldn't live without him. But he does just, you know, yeah, he does just whinge a bit about some daft things, and sometimes he can just get on your nerves a bit. But I'm sure, like, everybody's just, as a parent, the same. You see, my granddad was brought up in the olden days, obviously, and he still likes to live in the olden days. So he believes, like, you know, lights off, bed 10 o'clock, and then he believes that you're up on the morning and, you know, you're out there working, if that makes sense. And then also, like, with food, like, if there's food you don't like, he believes that you know, you eat it or you don't have any food. He doesn't like people, like, not having or having to make something different to use more electric because there's something someone doesn't like, if that makes sense, you know. And it just, you know, and then there's other things as well, like people like come round to our house and move the cushions on the sofa. He can't stand that. You know, people have their own ways of things, but he's just in the old days. That's the thing. He's just an old person who still likes to live back when he was a kid. And same, like, if a kid's playing up, you know, like, oh, I won't be able to be rude to my parents back in the day, stuff like that, which, you know, obviously is true. You shouldn't be rude to your parents. And, you know, that's pretty much the way it goes, the way it flows, bro. So, guys, like, subscribe, and comment. We'll see you in the next stream. Peace out, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day, and hopefully it's snowing where you are.